session with 3 Omkaras. सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। संगं भगवते नित्ययोगयुक्ताय सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणे विनायकाय नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे स्वामिने तापहारिणे। सामरस्य prayer for harmony from Rig Veda. Sangachadvam samvadadvam sambho manahasi janatam deva bhagayatha purve sanjanana upasate samano mantrasamiti samani samanam manasah chittamesham samanam mantram avimantrayevaha samanena voha vishajuhomi samaniva akutihi samana hrudayani vaha samanamastu manaha yatha vasu sahasati. पंचांगम अद्यतन पंचांगम पंचविंशत्यधिक एकशतोत्तर पंचसहस्रतम कलियुगाब्दः श्री शोभकृत नाम संवत्सरः उत्तरायणम वसंत ऋतुः चैत्रमासः शुक्लपक्षः त्रयोदशी तिथिः पूर्व फल्गुनी नक्षत्रम वृद्धि योगः तैतिलकरणम कुजवासरः। Today's date 4th April 2023 Tuesday. तिथेश श्रियमाप्नोति वारादायुष्यवर्धनम् नक्षत्राद्धरते पापं योगाद्रोगनिवारणं कर्णात् कार्यसिद्धिश्च पंचांगफलमुत्तमम्। सर्वेषां शुभमस्तु। श्लोका फ्रॉम भगवद गीता। पुरुषः सपरः पार्थ भक्त्या लभ्यस्त्वनन्यया यस्यान्तस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं ततं. Meaning, the Supreme Divine Personality is greater than all that exists. Although He is all-pervading and all living beings are situated in Him, yet He can be known only through devotion.
Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. Purushaha, Saha, Paraha, Partha, Bhaktya, Labhyaha, To Anyaya. Yaha, Asya, Antaha, Sthani, Bhutani, Yena, Sarvam, Idam, Tatam. So we have been seeing how the Purusha, the ultimate reality, is pure consciousness. It is our original state. It is the state of infinite bliss, infinite knowledge, infinite power, infinite freedom. That's our original state. From there, the whole Jagat has come. Here Krishna is telling, the only way, the best way to read that is bhaktya, by the process of devotion. Bhakti is the process of surrender, absolute surrender to the ultimate reality. Surrender is a process of tuning. So I have to completely tune yourself to that ultimate reality. And that is the one that we have to work on this thing. Therefore, the Supreme Divine Personality is greater than all that exists. In the Jagat, everything is limited, whereas ultimate reality is infinite. Therefore, that's the highest, that's the greatest. Therefore, we have to see that we tune ourselves. That is the process of bhakti that has been talked about. Now we have been talking about the Panchanga. Let's try to understand the dimensions of Panchanga. Panchanga has the dimension. In our calendar, all 5 elements together are called Panchanga. Pancha Anga, 5 angas, 5 parts. Therefore, the calendar that we remember every day shows all the 5 elements for each day. It's called Panchanga. Panchanga takes into account 5 factors of any given day as per Indian Vedic scriptures. It provides information useful to forecast celestial phenomena and also to outline auspicious and inauspicious time frames for important occasions. You want to start education and events, travel, function. So it gives you the auspicious time when you have to start. And what is the date, what is the time, all these things have been brought forth. Therefore, it is a lifestyle education that has been brought forth on a daily basis. So, first is the day of the week. Each day is ruled by a particular planet. It's also called Vara. Second is Nakshatra. Nakshatra is a star or constellation in which moon is transiting. Tithi is the third dimension, that is the moon phase. With respect to sun's position, where is the moon that is put forth. Then Karana is half a lunar day. Each Tithi has 2 Karanas. Then Yoga is a special calculation for separating distance of the sun and moon, which is helpful for developing our lifestyle. So the daily Panchanga is utilized to know the right time for maximum outcome when starting a new or propitious task like occasions, functions, events, ceremony, and everything. So that is the dimension. So we have seen, we said that Tithesha Shiyamopnoti, we sing that. So what does it mean? By knowing the Tithi, we get the wealth and it's going to multiply. By knowing the Vara, one's life increases, Aisha Vardhanam. By knowing the Nakshatra, all our papas start getting reduced. By knowing the Yoga, one's diseases get normalized. By knowing the Karana, one gets victory in his needs. This is the meaning of that thing. That's the meaning of this thing. So thinking how this is going to happen? By knowing the tithi, how the wealth is going to multiply? This is the question that we have to understand. Varaha Mihira, the greatest of the personalities, on whose name he has set up this advanced center for Vedic technology research. He has written all things about the details, about the dimensions of astronomy, astrology, and everything so nicely he has put. First is about the tithi. By knowing the tithi, one's wealth multiplies. And what is the tithi which we call? Tithi is the lunar date. We determine auspicious and inauspicious dates based on the moon's position. We refer to the Panchanga to know Muhurtam dates or auspicious time. Which is the Muhurta we have to set, has to be done. Every ceremony or festival is related to the lunar dates that have been mentioned. Importantly, it is the time taken by the longitudinal angle between the sun and the moon to increase by 12 degrees. Furthermore, a lunar month will have 30 tithis with duration changes. So, we must know the auspicious Shukla Paksha. That's the dimension that we have to for doing this thing. Can you do next slide? So, you can see how there is the Shukla Paksha, the moon is changing towards the various heads. Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, all these things. So, we have to understand the auspicious Shukla Paksha. This is a tithi during the waxing moon. It is felicitous period for weapons, architecture, constructing home and work related to the nation. Moving to new home, travel, wearing new garments with ornaments are all adventures in this time, it is said. Then Pratipada, the first day, Padya. This may be a good tithi for marriage, constructing a new home, relocating, traveling and everything. Dvitiya, you may perform happy celebrations like housewarming and Vastu Karma, etc. Tritiya, third, you may perform marriage, official travel and wearing bangles, etc. So like that for each of the tithis, we have the different dimensions that our people have found. This is how they look into that. Ashtami, you may go ahead with war-related works, writing assignments and jewelry purchase during this tithi. Navami, certain unethical deeds such as gambling, hunting, fighting and building weapons can be done, in this tithi. Unethical deeds such as gambling also is done in this thing so that it is going to get reduced the effect that has been put forward. And you can consider this as an auspicious time to marry, Dashami. Then Ekadasi, good for fasting and festivals, Vastu Karmas. So like that for each of the day we have from the first day to the last 15th day has been put forth. If we do this thing, then accordingly the wealth is going to increase, it has been said. And what is the science behind it? How does this happen? Is a great science by itself which we have to unravel. And that is Thingtega. Then Vara. All of you know, Varas are the weekdays. And each thing is related to a particular planet. Sunday is for Ravi, Monday for the Soma, then Mangala is Tuesday, Buddha, Jupiter, Guru or Gruhaspati, Thursday, then Shukra, Friday, Shani, Saturday, have been known. They are all named after different planets. Moon, Mars, Mercury and all these dimensions respectively. The right choice of a Vara plays an important role in the process of finding Muhurta for any deed of action that we have to do. And the effect of each planet, if understood, will help in leading a healthy and happy life, and the lifespan also increases. Varad Ayushyavardhanam, as it is said. Therefore, the lifestyle has to be correspondent. Not only you must know, but you must practice. Both these dimensions are there. It is not merely understanding. We know that Ekadasi is the upasa, that the fasting. If you don't do the fasting, it is not done. So when he says knowing, it should have both the dimensions, theory and this thing. Then the 27 nakshatras. By knowing the nakshatra, one's sins decrease. 27 nakshatras cover, particularly 13 degrees, 20 minutes of ecliptic each. Each nakshatra is also divided into quarters and padas of 3 degrees 20. So the entire 360 degrees have been divided into these nakshatras that have been put forth. And these are all the nakshatras, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, all these 27 things which are there, ending with Revati. These are the 27 nakshatras which are there. Then Karana. Karana is in Panchangam. There are 4 fixed karanas and 7 movable karanas. By knowing the karana, one gets victory in his deeds, it is said. No? Karana is half a tithi or moon phase. There are 4 fixed karana. What are the 4? Shakari, Chatushpada, Naga, and the Kaustubhana. These are the 4 things. Then the 7 movable lagnas. Baba, Balava, Kaulava, Paitila, Gara, Varija, Srishti. So these are the 7 movable things. So when we read the Panchanga, every day these things should be put there. Then finally yoga. Yoga Panchanga is prescribing the particular types of the things that we have to follow. Yoga and Panchanga is derived from the sum of the Nirayana longitude of the moon and sun. The sum is then divided by 27 parts of 13 degrees 20 minutes each. There are 2 types of yogas in Panchanga. One is Naisargika, that is Nitya Karma yogas that are based on longitude of Surya. Another is Chandra and the Tatkalika. These are the 2 things. And there are 27 yogas that have been put forth. So every day when we read, that Vishkamba Yoga, Priti Yoga, Ayushman Yoga, like that we are reading every day. This respect. So what is the corresponding dimension? For example, Ayushman, long name, good health and longevity, energetic. So when we practice that, your health is going to improve. So each of these things have got their own significance, have been found by our ancient masters. And there are these 27 yagas which are there, all these things which are there, which have been put forth and understood in great detail. But that entire science we don't know today. We have to unravel the mysteries related to it. Tremendous amount of research can undergo for finding these things. Therefore, every day when we chant the different dimensions of Panchanga, gradually you must read. And these things are available. You can take from here and then start working on these things. With that, we close today's thing. And today, we have got the august presence of our very dear and great personality of our country, Dr. Gangadhar. Dr. Gangadhar has been the former director of NIMHANS, so now he is a key person in the NMC, National Medical Council, bring about a lot of changes in the medical education, in the mainstream medical education. So I request him to come to hoist the flag today. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Shitalam, Sasya Shamalam Mataram, Vande Shubhrajyotsnam Pulakitayaminim Fullakusumita Drumadala Shobhinim Suhasinim Sumadurabhashinim Sukhadam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Bharat Mata ki Vande